They left in the middle of a cold night in 1984, but the Colts are back, and we're underway in Baltimore. Fielded in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
On the ready. Hurry, hurry. Mike back two. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Get in the weight room.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Oh, he'll let one go deep for... He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
Let's go, boy.
A big play there for Indy. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Mike, check 33. 33. It's our time.
They'll try the left side. Forbes. And he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Here we go. Here we go. Check 91. 91 is the Mike. Mike 91. And watch the lane.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Garrett. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
We got 3. We got 3, fellas. We got 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 91 is the Mike. Mike 91.
Off play action. Johnson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production. But I would say this week in practice, practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Operating from the gun, Johnson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Ready.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Watch the screen.
From the gun, Johnson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy. And that's what they're doing early in this game.
On second down, here's the option. Quick throw complete into the flat-out left. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Panther 60. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Alert.
On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Target. 52.
On second down, give it to him again. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Kurt sets up to throw it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
I'm trying to collect.
Now his running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Hawk 70. Double tight. 3 down. Check that.
Operating from the gun, Johnson. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Fielded just inside the 30. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Brady Mann. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
From deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
91 is the mic. I'm coming after you.
And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. 91. Watch the pass. 91 is the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
$35 yards that time on the punt. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Down. Cougar 19. It's our 79 Broncos.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Completion here to Claypool. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
Shut up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Me and you all day. All day.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest-Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're staring at a two-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with first and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Sack by 70 Lion. 59.
Here we go.
Mike's 50.
Off the play fake, Johnson. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for Albert Okuebunam was the target there. And that takes us from second to third down.
Sack. Cowboy 80.
56. Army. 56 to Mike.
Off play action, Johnson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
Hey, we're going Mike 40.
From the gun, Johnson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9".
You can't block me. Cougar 19.
49, check 49, check 49.
Check 50, check 50.
First down, Garrett. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
On the double.
Second and 12.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. I got wide.
Mike, check, 59.
Looking to throw. Johnson. Now they set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
Now watch run. 59's Mike. Check, 59. Come on, D.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitch, complete. It's Garrett. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Hey, watch edge.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
70 Ranger. 40's the Mike. Check Mike.
40's Mike.
Operating from the gun, Johnson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Down. Viking 18.
We go Mike 40, Mike 40.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Come on now, come on. Let's go. Let's go.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
59. Who that?
From the gun, Johnson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Garrett. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Johnson from the gun, he'll throw. His throw incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Team showed up.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there.
To throw again. Johnson. That is close. Inside the 5. And the Ravens are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
Get that quarterback at all costs. Check 13. Check.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Check 3. Hey, smash Bronco.
Johnson now. Off play action. This one's caught at the 4. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Mike's 5'9".
They'll try the left side. It's Garrett, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Open man is Higgins. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Check 52.
This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Quez Watkins with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
59's Mike, 59's Mike, check, 59.
Off the play fake, Johnson. He's going to take another shot here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Chase Claypool in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts add on to their lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play, and that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. He's going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Off-play action. Johnson. And his throw is incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On 2nd down, it's Gary. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Coming for you. You mine. 91. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Johnson. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Baltimore. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On 1st down, Hurts able to hit his target, Claypool. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Ready.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down.
Panther Street.
Now again, right side, Forbes. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Ready, break. Watch Mike.
Drop deep.
Here we go. Tight right.
You got 3.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Josh Allen in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said, it didn't work. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Mike, 59 is Mike. Check, 59. Let's get the ball. Mike's 5'9".
Off the play fake. Johnson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Let's get him.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Mike.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, here I come. Rig alert. Here I come. 59 is Mike.
They'll try the left side. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Easy work. It's easy.
Well, they certainly
work.
have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Back to throw. Johnson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Cole Kmet, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
56. Time to go, night.
60 Bobcat.
56 is the mic. Yo.
Now Johnson operating from the gun. And they're going to bury him back at the 11-yard line. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Mike 50, Mike 50. You.
Shit.
They'll keep it on the ground. Forbes. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Okay,
So
ready?
from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. He's tired of me.
Here's Hurts to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A huge play that time for the Colts. 41 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Yeah, baby. It's game, baby.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
And to give this time to the tailback. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think you may want to keep them cranking high right here.
Hurts.
Hurts fumbles him. And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 37. The kick by Bass is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or do you start thinking about going to his backup.
A 1st down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll keep it on the ground. Forbes. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Colts on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
19, pioneer.
Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
From the gun, it's Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident about doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Come 19.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Man, I got you.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If you want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the 1st half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. Forbes. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
A great effort there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Now, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready up.
91 is the mic. Mike 91.
Rip right, rip right. 91 is the mic.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Check 91.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. You're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run?
4 down.
What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your team.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage. He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
Alert! 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike.
And they take a knee. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Hey, 4 down.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Colts, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be